goddamn button. Press the goddamn button.
At what point did we become so content that a black man could be lynched in daylight and 6 years later we're making a joke of it? This felt like an intentional attack, and I'm going to tell you all really quickly why. When I watched that video and I listened to this man say, the black community must be proud of you. George Floyd is looking up at you. I've never heard that in my life. Now we say grandma's looking down on you, right? Yeah. So when you say somebody's looking up, are you trying to insinuate that he is in hell? Yes, son. Right? We have to be very intentional and listen to the words that these people are saying as they are trying to rewrite history. It is wickedness. It is demonic activity happening all around us. And Minnesota will not be made a joke of. So at what point did we become so content that a black man could be lynched in daylight?
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, folks. Apparently, Kevin Hart is being called out for some things that he said towards George Floyd. I didn't hear the clip, but I'm reading the comments, and a lot of people want him canceled. Now, if you've seen the last reaction video I did, Cat Williams aired his ass out at that roast off, called him a coon, said that man is soul swapping. He was jealous of him. He stole his spot. He basically took jobs that he wasn't going to take because he wasn't going to sell himself out. Kevin Hart has been under a lot of scrutiny the last few years, and it seems like it's getting more intense. I would say this, right? If what was said about George Floyd is verbatim what she just quoted, and that was supposed to be a part of a punchline or something, nobody is taking that as a joke unless you are just a bigot and you have this racist heart towards anybody that's outside of your group of people. Nobody is laughing at that. Another thing that I want to mention as well, where does the line drawn in comedy? Because once upon a time, you could talk about Asians and white people and black people and everything underneath the sun, and nobody was going to give you a whole bunch of slack for it. Now, you do this, oh, the world is over. You got to go. You're a sellout. You're a traitor. I do think that was distasteful and poor choice of words. If that was supposed to be funny, it's not funny. First of all, heaven and hell is real. The way we live our life can determine what side of this we end up on when our eyes shut for good. So I wouldn't play around with that. But in terms of it coming from Kevin Hart himself, he influences. He's a fan favorite. People love him. Not everybody, but a lot of y'all actually defending will come to his aid because you can't see past the character. You're looking at somebody who dances around and performs for you for entertainment and pleasure, but you don't really look at all of the other aspects of his life that would probably suggest he's not as a good person as you think he is. The sad part about this is there are others just like him that have made and unraveled millions and millions of dollars tearing down their own people. but you don't look at it like it's being disrespectful. You don't look at it like it's a detriment to the black community. You don't see the hardships. You don't see the narratives that's being spun. You don't see the objectives that's being implemented by these white, racist, whitewashed KK clan masked people hiding in plain sight under the melanin complexion. What are we really talking about? What are we doing here? It's not a surprising situation or term of events. If you go back in time in history, we have a large, vast number of specials where men and women speak similarly about either themselves or other people, but it's supposed to take the load off of you after a stressful day. And I'm at the point to where I think comedy is the only thing left that we have that's somewhat still pure, but it's leaving questions. One specifically is comedy even really, is it really comedy anymore? Or is it just like the music and the media and the movies, where it's all really just there and designed to program you into looking at yourself in an ugly way, looking at your character in another way, treating your spouse and your partners and your loved ones and your friends and your community a different way. What are we really doing with this? Because if we have this energy towards Kevin Hart, then we have to have it towards every other comedian and every other spokesperson that you deem a representative for the country, for the black community, for the Hispanics, and everybody in between.